our Philadelphia Supercross bold predictions, and we're starting it off with the 250s. And Doc, what is your bold prediction?
I got a bold one, baby. It's not really that bold because I believe it's not bold for me. It's bold for you because you're a hater. We're going Cole back to back, baby.
If you guys think Cole is going to win, hit the like button and hit the sub button. All right. For my 250 bold prediction, I have a championship contender outside of the top 15. And I don't know if this one's necessarily like as bold because it is going to be a mud fest. And look what happened at Foxborough. However, nobody expected Tommy V to get 22nd. Let's be real. What about your 450 bold predictions?
Yeah, this is going to come as a huge surprise to you guys, but I'm going to say AP also goes back to back. Like, it's like Krispy Kreme out here, okay? We're just glazing right now. But it just is what it is. It's not that bold to me. Honestly, if it's let's see, today's Thursday. It's going to start raining today, tomorrow, and then Saturday. I say, because I'm close to Philly. But yeah, it's going to be wet.
I can honestly see AP going back to back, low key. But yeah, for my 450 bold prediction, I have a privateer in the top 5. I think it is going to happen again. Can we consider Shane a privateer? I think we can, in a way. So I think another top 5 by a privateer guy will happen. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like a podium. Like, that podium by Shane was amazing. But a 5th would be great. You know what I'm saying? So I think it will happen. A little new segment here, and it's going to be the fans' bold predictions. And I asked a bunch of you guys, like some of your guys' predictions here. And Mick says Dayton Briggs a top 10 finish. If it is a mudder, I can honestly definitely see that, especially how well he rode in the mud last week at Foxborough. Another one by Ashton. He says that Hymus will get on the podium. He'll get like a 3rd place. Not bad. I kind of like that. Dean Wilson win by Erratic. I don't know about that, but that's bold. Yeah, that's really bold. That's really, really bold. David says Haymaker will leave with like the only points lead, so it's not going to be a tied anymore. So Haymaker will have the points lead after the round.
I agree.
Fire says if it's going to be a mudder, AP is going to win back to back. So
Fire
with you. Ryan says Davies is going to win, just like you. We got some AP and Davies Glazers in the Discord. And then David also mentioned that another privateer will be on the podium for either 250s or 450s.
I respect it.
And then Larson says, last one I got, Larson says Colin Park will get another top 5.
Is that Larson? Like Larson?
Yep, Larson. So
all right, Larson.
He says Colin Park a top 5. So, but now going into our heat race winners, and who do you have winning the 450 heats?
Well, I think you can only really count on 2 guys to perform exquisitely in the main in the heats. Sorry, I was homeschooled. That's AP and Barsha.
Were you reading my freaking predictions here?
It's not that I was reading it. It's that I took a look. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's like the obvious choice. It's AP and Barsha. It's wet. It's going to be wet. It's been wet. It's going to be wet the next week too. And then, you know what I'm saying? I have a 3P from AP.
So I have the same exact answers there, AP and JB. But I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'll say AP and Chase. They'll both win the heat races. Buddy. I mean, let's be real. JB, I definitely can see winning a heat race. I even predicted a podium last week. He almost got that. So I could definitely see that if it is going to be a mud race. I could definitely see that. However, since you're going with AP and JB, I'll stick with the AP pick, but I'll go with Chase Sexton for the second one. What about the 250s?
Well, obviously, I got to go with Cole. I think Cole's going to have just an excellent night. Just get out there, dominate, brothers. And then this is a little surprise for me, but I think he's going to bounce back a little bit and just be Mr. Consistent, and that's going to be Tommy Vial in the heats.
Okay.
Get a little heat win.
Okay, boy, I see that. That's actually pretty good. Mine, I'm going with the PC boys. I got Seth Haymaker for one heat race. He looked really good in the mud in qualifying, and like he looked honestly pretty damn good in Foxborough besides getting 9th place. And then my second one is Garrett Marchbanks. He looked extremely good at Seattle. So I think Garrett is also a little taller on that 250. That could help him. And so I think if it is going to be a complete mud fest, those guys take the heat race wins. Okay, so now let's go over placements here. And we're switching it up. We're going to go for the top 4 here. So starting it out, who's getting 4th place in the 450 class?
In the 450 class, I personally think we're going to have a little Justin Cooper action. He did look great last week in the mud, and I think he's going to look great again. I think he'll end up finishing a little bit better, but yeah, we're going to go 4th place with Justin Cooper.
Yeah, he did look really good. He got a really good start, kind of faded a little bit. But one guy that I think is going to have a bounce back performance, Malcolm Stewart. I think he gets. I can respect that. I think he gets another top 5 under the season. Honestly, he was looking pretty damn good at Foxborough, and then got stuck underneath the bike. Had some bad luck, honestly. So I think he gets a nice bounce back race this weekend and gets the top 4. What about 250s?
I know I said he's going to have a great night earlier, and I still think he's going to have a great night, but I think the mud's just going to create a little bit of issues, you know, and that's going to be Tommy V. I think Tom ends up 4th and loses the red plate.
For my 4th place, I have Garrett Marchbanks. He's going to win that heat. He's going to have a really good, solid performance in the mud. He's going to have another amazing ride just like Seattle. I mean, he was battling for top 3 at Seattle, and I think he's going to have that same type of ride here, maybe battling for that 3rd place towards the very end. I wouldn't even be surprised if he does get on the podium, right? So, but I think a top 5 by Garrett would be huge. Basically, those are my 4th place.
Next up, we have our podium predictions brought to you by FastMoto Club. If you don't know what FastMoto Club is, it is your new go-to website for everything fantasy, supercross, and motocross. This sounds interesting to you? Make sure you go down in the description and join the DNX League. And a huge shout out to FastMoto Club for sponsoring the DNX show for the entirety of the Supercross season. Now, let's jump back into our predictions. Do you want to do Justin Bogle's podiums first?
Yep, I was just about to say we got another celebrity, aka ex-pro racer. Technically still a pro racer because he races.
I mean, first dark. Sure.
Yeah.
Leg swag himself.
I don't know if yeah, but shout out to the boy Justin Bogle. What is his podium predictions?
All right. Cooper and Hammaker, and then he said, wait, it's a shootout. Psych. Okay. Cooper and Cole for the win.
Okay.
We have for 250s, he has Deegs, Hammaker, Cole. 3rd, 2nd, 1st.
Okay.
For 450, he has AP, Chase, Cooper Webb.
Cooper Webb over AP in the mud? He just gapped him by 2 minutes.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to can't disrespect Justin. He's got the leg swag.
Shout out to the boy Bogle. Okay, now going into our podium predictions. Let's start with the 250 class. Who you got?
Oh, dude, this podium's crazy. Considering that it's an East-West, Chad, you're gonna hate me. Okay, number 3, RJ Hampshire. Okay, I think he's gonna do a little bit better. Not like super duper good, but
I mean 14th to 3rd is that's super good.
It's a huge improvement. But I don't know. I expect RJ to win because it's RJ. I feel like he needs to be winning every race. But then we're gonna go Seth Hammaker, and then we're gonna go Cole Davies. No Tom Vial, no Hayden Deegan on the podium.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, yeah, that's crazy. You have Tom Vial 4th. That means you have Deegan losing to Tom Vial, RJ, Davies, and Seth.
I think Deegan's gonna have a rough night. That's my thoughts.
Damn. Okay, that's fair enough.
It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna shake the chip up, brother.
Okay. Well, you don't even have Julian up there, so I don't know.
yeah, it's cooked. I'm just going for like an all-out just cook fest this race. I don't know.
Okay, so for my 250 podium, for 3rd place, I actually have Chance Hymas. I think he has another fantastic performance in the mud. I think he gets back on the box. I think it's going to help his championship causes. For 2nd place, I have the boy Cole Davies coming off the win in Seattle. He's going to have that high. I don't know. One thing I don't know, like, how good is he in the mud? That's the only thing I don't know yet. But I'll see it after practice, and hopefully my prediction here is going to come true. And then for my 1st place, I got Seth Hammaker. I think Seth is the guy right now. So that's my podium. I don't have Deegan on there. I don't have Tom Vial in the top 4. I mean, I don't have RJ in the top 4. I don't got Juju in the top 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I can actually see, like, when my bold prediction here, championship contender outside the top 15, I can honestly see this is going to, I don't even want to say it. Never mind. I don't want to say it. I
Well,
can
that's
see
what I'm saying, bro. I mean, check this out. Hear me out, right? Juju, Hayden have a little issue. The mud issue, right?
I was going to say Juju's from
Cold.
Arizona. Like, he's not good in the mud, man. And it's going to be a mud fest. Like, maybe that bold prediction might be Juju or something. You know what I'm saying? I think Deegan just manages his race. I really do. I think he just manages, does as best as he possibly can, but he doesn't force anything. Maybe gets like 5th or 6th, and he still goes out with like maybe even wider points gap. You know what I mean? Over Julian. So that's what my thought process going into these was like, he doesn't need to risk it, while everybody else needs to like worry about getting a good result. You know. So what about the 450 class?
As crazy as my 250 podium was, my 450 podium's pretty vanilla, to be honest. Sexton, 3rd, Webb, AP, zoned in. No, I mean, I feel like you can't bet against those guys right now, especially in the wet, you know, like you've got to put AP on the podium. The only other person I think you could swap off the podium there's 2, would be Justin Cooper or Barsha.
Yeah,
like, I don't think Kenny can get on the podium right now because of the injuries, but I mean, I would love it.
With that, I think Ken Roczen could get on the podium if they do a shortened race like they did last week, where it's very, very short and he has that opportunity to get onto the podium. I think he does. But if it's a regular main event, you are totally right. I mean, that shoulder injury, the ankle injury, I don't know about Ken Roczen. But for my podium, I went with Chase Sexton in 3rd place. I hate my life for it. For 2nd place, I have Cooper Webb. I hate my life even more. For 1st place, I got the boy AP. I think he goes back to back in the mud. I mean, it's just so hard to root against him. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll be fire. His starts have been dialed all year too, not just in the mud. Starts have been dialed, and even if his starts aren't dialed, I think he absolutely bodies anybody. Anyway,
the one thing I could like see is if Chase gets a whole shot with AP, I think it's going to be those guys battling for the win. I really do believe that. I think because we saw what happened when Chase got the whole shot in the heat race. He dominated. He didn't get the whole shot in the main event. He kind of struggled. So if he does get a whole shot, I think he can win. However, Cooper Webb just finds out ways to freaking beat Chase, and I hate it. So
my gut tells me that Cooper Webb shouldn't be 2nd place, and I should put somebody else there. But at the same time, like,
he went from 6th to 3rd in the last lap.
Yeah, he's figuring it out. So yeah, we go with Cooper Webb.
Yep. But with that being said, let us know your guys' podium as well as your guys' bold predictions in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like and sub button. We'll be back with MXGP qualifying reaction, watch party for Supercross, live reaction for Supercross. We got a bunch happening this weekend, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you guys see Doc at the race, make sure you guys go say hi. Yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for the love, and we're out. Peace.